Hello, happy Monday. Hope you had a great Easter holiday. We did. We were very blessed. Of course, all of us are blessed with the gift of the resurrection, so we should all rejoice in that. Today I want to show you two cards I'm making using scraps. We have lots of scraps around, different things, different projects. You accumulate all these little scraps of paper. You don't throw them away because you're like, I could do something with that. And then you pile them up and you never do anything with them. I am not the first person to do this. I want to be clear. I know I've said it before. I repeat myself, but for sure today, because lots of folks do make cards with scraps. I didn't invent this wheel, but I can put it on the car and let it drive me down the road. So today I did this one earlier today. It's a thank you card for a one-of-a-kind friend, sending many thanks for all you do. Thought that turned out pretty well. When you first put them on the paper and in the rough cut, the scraps, you think, I'm not sure how that looks. I'm not crazy about it. But then when you see it finish, it grows on you. Go, oh, that doesn't look bad at all. Okay. And I did this one. This is You Are My Sunshine. You're wonderful in every way. And this is what I'm going to do tonight. I'm going to show you putting this together. Like I say, you use your resources. You don't waste. Get all the bang for your buck that you can. And I was really happy with this because these are two stamp sets. This one with the sunshine came from Ridiculously Awesome. Don't know if I said that right. Ridiculously Awesome. And then this is Sharing Sunshine. These are two old sets. And, you know, the thing is, it really bothers me when I have sets that I don't maximize and don't use because, again, that's just money sitting in a drawer. So I was really happy that I was able to put these together tonight to do this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start out. I've already got a lot of the pieces done. I've got my sunshine. I went ahead and got, of course, my layered color, and then my white piece is what we're going to stick our strips on. So I've got some strips cut here, but I'm going to show you basically, you know, I'll cut a couple to show you. Basically, you put one corner on one end and one the other and cut it at a diagonal. Make a triangle. I guess make lots of paper pizzas, I guess we'll say, right? Of course, I have to think of food because that's what I do. Wait, let me do a few more here just to kind of add to my pile. And then there's no, to my knowledge, there's no rhyme or reason or set pattern. That's the whole fun of it is, you know, you just arrange them and there you go. So I've got some here. I think that should be enough. If not, I can do a few as we go. Let's go ahead and start in on this. Yeah, this was the one for that, right? Yes. Yeah, that's too small. Okay. He goes there in the middle. All right, now, here's what I'm going to do. They have, I don't have any myself, but they have these cool, I want to eventually get some. It's on my wish list. But they're like double-sided adhesive sheets, which would be awesome for this kind of thing because you would lay one side down, peel it, put it down, then peel the other side and stick. I could also use this glue, but I've told you, while this is great glue and everyone uses it, it's the cool thing these days. You see them, they zip, they put it on their card, they make really cute things, no problem. Me being the messy Bessie that I am, get it everywhere. So I do, it's good glue, but I try to avoid that if I can because I will have it on everything. And that's just, again, that's not the glue's fault, it's user error on my end. This is what I'm going to use, my tape, my quacky quack that you always hear. I'm going to use him, just put a whole bunch all over. And I've seen several videos lately, people using their scraps, and I thought, okay, Lord, are you trying to tell me I need to go through what I have already before I start cutting up and messing up more? I think I'm going to put him right here. Again, there's no rhyme or reason pattern. We're just going to go around. We're going to go around and round and round. I think I'll put him here. Like him. Make sure you can see this. Let's see. guess this is kind of like I would think that like the abstract, kind of like a mosaic type thing they do. Excuse me, my voice is wanting to leave me. This is not the time for that to happen. You know, when you can arrange them in different ways, and there's not really any set. He's not long enough. I gotta find one longer. Make sure they're obviously there's, and I believe that there, if you have like a die cut machine, I believe there's ways that you can do this where you actually have a little space between your pieces. They look really nice. I don't have that, and I'm not good at, I told you I'm not good with straight lines and doing that kind of thing. So yeah, we're just going to stick them side by side. I like that just fine. Let's get these going around here. Okay. Again, I hope you guys had a great Easter. Spring is here. Spring is coming, and it's always exciting. I'm going to do him again here. How about that? Let's see. I might need more pieces because I don't want to use the same. I'm trying to have a little variety here, but it's okay. Like I said, it's not really a right or wrong way to do it. As I said, we wrapped up Easter. Easter's always a busy time, but it's a great time. Let's see. Sorry, I can't walk and chew gum at the same time. I can't talk and focus on these at the same time, obviously either. So, let's do him like that because we're supposed to be aiming them at the center. And I'm going to stick him down. They're supposed to be focused to the middle here. Yeah, baby girl, she's only 10 months old, so it's a little bit young for candy and stuff. So she got other stuff in her Easter basket. And of course she liked it, but she don't know any better. She's 10 months old. Okay, let's see. Don't think I've used him lately. Okay, I need one more piece. Like I said, it doesn't really matter, but of course. Okay, I think they're all on. Let's move all these little extra pieces off to the side. Okay, now all we're going to do is we're going to turn it over. We're going to cut off the excess here. You can do this, like I say, even if you don't have tons of paper, if you just have a little bit of paper and you want to, like I say, make it stretch as far as it'll go. And there's others. I'm going to do more videos, I think, like this with scrap because A, I do have a lot of scrap, and B, there's some really cute things, ways to do it. When I wanted to kind of search and make sure I did this right, and there's so many things that you can do. So I'm going to get him, he's here. Let's move these out of the way. Now, what I did for the sunshine, I'm going to show you, and I've got them all kind of separated it here. I did the middle in the yellow. Okay. I'm going to do this ring in the light pink. Guess you could have done them, I could have done them in reverse, but somehow this looked good, and I want to make sure I get this on there around the circle there. Sometimes it's not that easy to get everything centered. That don't look too bad. And then of course I have this, and those all three are from this same set. This is the outer rings of the sun. Okay. I guess that's good enough. Let's put his smiley face on. Sound like Bob Ross. Let's put some happy trees. Let's put a smiley face, and of course just get ink all over my hand. Wouldn't be a day of stamping if I didn't have ink on my hand, would it? Okay. There you go. We've got our happy sunshine. Bob Ross would be proud. Let me set them over here. I will clean them later. Let's see. I'll use my circle punch. Of course, as always, too much on the edge. See, I just made another piece of scrap. It's inevitable. You will have scrap. Let's see. Make sure I got him centered pretty good. Okay. There's my sunshine. Put this over here. Now, as I've told you before, let's go in and stamp the inside, because what have I told you? There's nothing more frustrating than getting the outside done great, and you got to do the inside and you screw it up, and you got to, actually, like I said, it's a very forgiving craft. You can just take off the outside and put on another card and start over. But we're going to go ahead and knock this out. It won't take but a second, I promise. You know, I've got, this is actually from Happiness Abounds. I'm going to use this because it says, you are wonderful in every way, and then happy birthday. Okay, let me see if I can make sure this is centered pretty good here. I think that's close enough. Now let's do happy birthday. Okay, inside's done. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. Okay, now let's get our outside done. We're going to take this. We're going to glue him on. Let's see, which way do I think I want him to go? That doesn't open up, does it? Okay. I'm going to try to get this as straight as possible. That's going to have to do. Just want to also mention, if there's ever a, you know, I put cards out on Etsy store. Not all of them that I do are out on Etsy store, but I'm thinking of, and I guess you can kind of let me know what your thoughts are on this, if it's something that people would want to do. I'm thinking of doing sort of where I would sell kits and send them to people, and they could actually make them themselves. For people who don't have supplies, but would like to test it to see, maybe do a dry run, see if they want to start doing cards. You know, I could put a kit together and cut out the stuff and say, hey, here you go. See what you think. If it's for you, then we can go from there. And then you're not out, you know, you don't want to buy a bunch of stuff and then you do it and then, yeah, it's not really my cup of tea. That is not good stewardship of your funds. Okay, what I did earlier. Hold on. I think I did that backwards. I put like I like to have the pink I say framing layers, you know, I'm all about the layers. And I don't have the bigger circle, which I'm glad to find out actually that they are starting, they're going to start selling the circles again. Okay. Again, I can't talk and chew them, walk, chew them at the same time. So I've got my You're My Sunshine here. Got my inside done. Again, this is all scraps. I'm gonna put the sunshine here so he kind of covers up that little whoopsie-doo there. Like I say, you can always fix it when you do something that weren't part of the plan. You just improvise and fix it. Kind of like, again, this is like life. So I think I'm gonna stick him right here. Okay. Now, I like, I told you I like busy cards. I don't like crowded cards, but I like busy cards. So I'm going to, again, I feel like Bob Ross. I'm going to add some happy little butterflies. Okay, let's do some little butterflies. It is so, I don't know if this accomplishes the same or not, but to watch Bob Ross is like the most relaxing thing. It's like, it just mellows you out. Maybe these videos will do the same. I hope so. That would be nice. That's a good goal to shoot for in today's stressful world. Do something to help people mellow out. Okay, I got butterflies. Now, of course, you know I got to have my doodads. And so this is a pink. I'm from the 80s. Everything is matchy-matchy, which is why, of course, my color palette's all the same. But it's all good. Let's put him. I like to put these on the butterflies. Like I say, I've got some more ideas. Like, what happened is when I went looking, I was this morning trying to figure out which scraps I wanted to use. I'm like, I actually have all kinds of possibilities because I have lots of scrap pieces of paper. And like I say, I've been getting better the past few years about going through the house and if we don't use it, get rid of it. But for some reason, the paper, I keep hoarding it up like I'm going to do something with it. And today I'm like, I am doing something with it. Anywho, I get off track very easily. I have lots of squirrels. So here's my finished card. I used the scraps, I think it's called a sunburst or like a sunburst pattern. Put me a little sunshine here. You Are My Sunshine. I think it turned out kind of cute. This one really grew on me too. I may do something similar for my mother because she loves purple. So I usually try to make all her cards purple, in the purple family because she likes purple. So that may be something that she'll see in the future. That pattern or that color grouping. So again, I made these today just using scraps of paper that I had and stamps that I already had. You don't have to go out and buy tons and tons of stuff. Just an idea to show you that we want to get, again, like I say, the most bang from our buck. Get all that you can, be good stewards. And so even scraps of paper, don't throw them away. You can do something with them. But I'm rambling on and probably repeating myself again. So I'll let you guys go. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for checking us out, Tammy's Paper Smiles. I really would appreciate it if you would subscribe to my channel, like my videos, leave comments if you can. Somehow that helps. I don't know what all these things do, but everyone on YouTube says that, so I guess like I say it too. Just kidding. It does something with algorithms or whatever. I don't know. It's above my head. If you could tell your friends to watch the videos too and like them, that would be great. It would help me out tremendously. Again, Tammy's Paper Smiles also is on Facebook, Instagram. I have an Etsy store. I am, again, trying to see what people think. Should I do like kits that I can melt out where people can actually do this themselves? I am a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, and there's some really cool stuff out there. I would love to help you get started, help you do an order. If you order through me as your demonstrator, I'll actually pay your shipping, and that actually is a good thing, because you do end up, unfortunately, all these craft places, once in a while they'll do a free shipping, but not very often. So just want to throw that out there. Please reach out to me and let me know if there's anything that I can answer questions on. Send me pictures of what you're working on. It doesn't have to be cards, anything. I just want to see your creativity and see, you know, what you're making right now. And also, I want, again, to encourage you to do a kind deed for someone. Make a card and send it to someone. This one I thought was nice. I could send to a friend, people who've done some things for me in the past or have been there for me, just to say, hey, I didn't take it for granted. Thank you very much. And that means a lot to people. So again, check me out. I'll see you next week. I'm just kind of rambling here. So we're going to let you go. You have a great week. Hopefully spring is here to stay. Get out there and enjoy that nice weather. See you next time. Bye.